ready to go? Now here is Kyle Schwarber.
The first baseman, Kyle Schwarber.
And a pitch. That one fouled off. Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just missed. You know, Chris, Kyle Hendricks went to Dartmouth, so he's known as the professor, but his teammates on the Cubs actually call him Carl. His good friend and former bullpen coach of the Cubs, Chad Noble, came up with that nickname, and it stuck for whatever reason. So you'll hear them on the field saying, "Come on, Carl." The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Trey Turner in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. In to score from first. It's 2-zip.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed.
That's a hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, that's kind of how some people call you Bug instead of Boo.
That one drifts inside. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one carrying into the bleachers and gone. He made him pay for that one, and they boost their lead. It's 5-zip. And now it's Alec Bohm. There's a strike.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
That one pulled foul. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. The pitch. That's a little bit low.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Ground ball to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll. So up now for Chicago, Christopher Morel.
The second baseman.
The wind and the pitch. And that's in for a strike. Singy, this kid's quite a story. Super talented. Maybe as good an arm as the Cubs have on their team defensively. One of their fastest players. He debuted at 22 years old after having played 10 games above Double-A. Over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one misses in the dirt.
Yeah, and a high level of confidence. He actually called his first major league home run. Told some teammates in the dugout that he was going to homer in his first at bat. Went up there, hit a 417-foot blast into the left field bleachers.
And the 3-0 finds the zone. Trey Turner gloves it. Tosses to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
That ball's foul.
Just off the outside part of the plate. So now 1-2.
2 straight.
And a ball evens the count.
2-2 count.
Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Jeimer Candelario stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. There's the strike, and it's 2-1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of it.
Well, got to pause on that thought. Top of the second, this is Bryson Stott. And he deals. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First pitch swinging. Chris, one cool nugget on Kyle Schwarber. He has homered in every type of playoff series. A wild card game, a wild card series, a division series game, a league championship series game, and in a World Series. 2 outs, base is empty. Trey Turner now.
Tells me he just lives for the big moment.
It's sort of like the cycle of postseason homers.
Did you say cycle?
And first offering is fouled off. That one inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Half makes the catch, and that's the bottom of the second. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Patrick Wisdom. 0-1. Righty to the plate. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Yan Gomes. Castellanos gets under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Ian Happ up to hit. Popped in the air, left side. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Back here at the friendly confines, all set for the start of the inning. And now here is Harper. And first offering is fouled off.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Crow Armstrong hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Singled and scored his first time. Hit on the ground to Candelario. Slings it across. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Derek Hall stands in for the Phillies. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Hall, 27 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's well struck right field. That'll touch down off the base of the fence, and that's a 2-out double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it in.
Oh, diving stop. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out. Set for the bottom of the third. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Ground ball right side. Schwarber takes it himself. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Dansby Swanson stands in. And a foul ball. Going 2 now. And downstairs.
2 straight.
Inside, just missed.
It's a good take.
2-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. First time up, he grounded to third. Swings and misses. That's strike one. Swings through that.
2 strikes.
Next one just misses. And the count 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Fights it off. He'll see another. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. On to the fourth. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. The pitch. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. One up, one down. And now it is JT Realmuto. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. Chris, do you know what JT stands for in JT Realmuto?
Of course, Boog. It's Jacob Tyler.
Swanson. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Oh, and 1 now. Lined into right. Brings it in for the third out. Here at Wrigley Field, now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Waldron back to work. And a good eye there.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Lifted in the air, right field. Castellanos puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And first offering is fouled off. And it's 1-1. There's a strike. Righty delivers. That's down and in.
2-2 the count.
Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. And Bellinger is out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now batting Jamer Candelario. Strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good. Ready now for the 5th inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. Chris, remember the Cubs won it all in 2016. Well, Kyle Schwarber suffered a regular season-ending left knee injury 2 games into the year. April 7th, he had torn ligaments in that knee. That one hammered center field. Crow Armstrong going back some more, feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Trey Turner at the plate. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Turner off of first with 2 away. Hendricks keeping him close.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Hendricks throws over, and Turner's back in. Out towards right center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Patrick Wisdom. The pitch. And that's outside. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And the righty deals. In the air, right field. Castellanos gets under it. And it's caught for the out. Now it's Yan Gomes. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. Fly ball down the line. He can't get there. It's a base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Pickoff throw. Gomes back in on a dive.
Hap, a switch hitter, it can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more pop from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Popped up. Fair ball. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Back-to-back singles, just a blue pit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
And there's the strike.
Well, interesting strategy there. He must have seen something after that first pitch. Didn't attempt to bunt, but here on the second one he does.
To the right side. Sneaks through. Base hit. Throw back in. Holds the runner at third. Bases now loaded. Only one away. Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. First pitch just misses.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Swings and misses. It's 2-2. 1 out, bases full. Way high. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
And that should be extra bases. Swanson around third. Now 2 runs are in. Here comes the third.
He was all over that one. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Now the number 2 hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the DH, Derek Hall. Pitch in the dirt, ball 1.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
The 1-1 is upstairs. 2-1. Out there to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's 1 down. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
In the air, right field. Suzuki on the move. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's 2 away. And the batter now, Brandon Marsh. Now a screamer into the outfield. And he can't make the play. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he'll make it to second base with 2 gone. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Candelario whips it across, and Realmuto. Well, 1-run game. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Jeimer Candelario. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swung on, belted. Marsh on the move, heading back some more. And it finds the basket and gone. He got just enough of that one, and we're starting over. It's 5-5. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Patrick Wisdom, the next Cub to hit. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Marsh hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 1 for 2. High fly ball out towards left center. 2 away now. And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. There's a strike. And that one wrapped foul. Next offering is in the dirt. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. At the belt and fires. The throw to first. That ends the frame. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Liner, base hit.
The first baseman,
So the batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber getting ready to hit. Over to first, and he's safe. Ball 1, no strikes.
Count 1-0.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Gomes, great throw. Caught stealing.
Well, I'm sure the skipper not happy about that right now. This is a big moment in the ball game. Big bat at the plate as well. If you're going to go, you got to be 100% sure you can be safe.
That misses. 3 balls and a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Going back some more, and it hits the fence. Throw cut off to second. In there. That's a double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Next offering is downstairs. High fly ball out towards left field. On a dead sprint, racing back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Drew Smiley.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's even up.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Now a fly ball to right center. Harper retired. And that's the inning. Back here in Wrigley Field, bottom of the 7th. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Chopped left side. Boom. On the run, sends it over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And next for the Cubs, Dansby Swanson. Fly ball to right. Castellanos gets under it. He makes the grab. And there's 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Christopher Morel. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next pitch is outside. That one ripped left field. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Welcome back. Ready to begin the 8th. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Ball 1 there.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Line drive, and it stays fair.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over.
And a foul ball left side.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Off the mark there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive, that's a base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. First and second, no outs. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. So here's Tyler Duffy onto the mound.
number 65, Tyler Guilty.
Base hit into right center. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Play at the plate, safe, and they take the lead.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next to hit, slow roller to first, and that's just foul. And here it comes. And that's too high. Hall over at second. Boom. At first with no outs. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. That one the other way. Swanson flips it for one. On to Bellinger. That's a double play. JT Realmuto steps in. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And that's in there for strike one. Runner at third. 2 away. Pitch misses. And 1-1. Good eye right there. Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 3. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Stop. Can't hold up, and that's a strike. And now the count is even. Line drive, base hit. The run scores from third, and they lead by 2.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He sends it out of here, and they add to the lead. It's 10-5. Here's Trey Turner. And first offering is fouled off. That one missing inside.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
The 1-2. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. They go back to back and they tack one on the board. It's 11-5. Here's Bryce Harper. Base knock center field.
Now batting. Right field.
So 2 down. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. First offering misses the mark. There's a swing and a drive. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A 2-run shot, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 13-5. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Mark Leiter Jr. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now Derek Hall. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
That one is hammered right field, way back there. And out of here. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 14-5. Stepping in, Alec Bohm. There's the strike. Stays alive. And the 0-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, on to the bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Seiya Suzuki. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A solo shot, and they close. The gap. It's 14-6. Here's Cody Bellinger, 1 for 3. Tosses to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Dives, and he can't hang on. And he'll be safe at first.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up and went the other way for the knock.
Candelario leads off first with 1 away. He swings and fouls 1 off. Steps off and looks to first. Kicks and deals. Just misses with that one. And now the count filled up 3-2. 3-2. The punch out there, and 2 away now. Next to hit, Yan Gomes. This one high in the air to left center. Marsh moves under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3.
Just plug and play.
Here at Wrigley Field, new inning getting started. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Leiter back to work. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Puts it away for the out. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Leiter measures 6 feet even. He features a 2-seam fastball, a 4-seamer, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Next pitch is outside.
Ball 2.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. This one lifted in the air, left field. Happ moving under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at the friendly confines, here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
All over that one right there. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Happ gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Out towards left center. Marsh moves under it. Makes the catch for the out. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Christopher Morel.
Second baseman.
You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Late swing fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Corners are occupied with 2 down. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out into left center field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
14-6, the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always,
business. I don't got no time to play around. What is this? Must be a circus in town. Let's shut the down on these clowns. Ready.
Tell them say we are on the game, we not do this for the fame. Clowns be tripping, but we not listen what them saying. This lion can't tame, better get this in your brain. The spirit of the legends is flowing into my veins. I mean, you're still keeping them entertained while you're chopping the knowledge that paint the picture in the frame. Keeping it militant is the mission and the aim, till you're seated with the gods and they remember the name.
Sometimes I feel like I'm 50 when he spit how to rob. Cause I'm dirty spotlight, word is born. Sometimes I feel like I'm Eminem when he turned me shady and started calling out everyone as fugazi. Sometimes I feel like I'm Jay, sometimes I feel like I'm Diddy, sometimes I feel like I'm Drake, just trying to get to that Billy. Sometimes I feel like I'm Game on a mission and just drop 300 bars of this and I listen. Sometimes I feel like I'm Pop, not to keep your head up rapping. Now I'm talking about the Pac that'll spit in your camera. Talk about the Pac that got him on that cold night to say what he feel even if it cost him his own life. Sometimes I'm like Biggie, sometimes I'm like Sean, sometimes I feel like in his prime. Animal when he rhyme, and he know that you blind. Man, control it in mind. Man, sometimes I feel like flowing like Calm, sometimes I'm flowing like Most. Sometimes I'm like Kweli or KRS Rakim. I'm teaching you who the guys be. I'm talking about Wu-Tang, talk about Mobb Deep. Man, what you talk about? I'm talking about Nas B.